I've tried doing this time and time again, YouTube. For some reason, it feels so easy when other people are doing it, but suddenly when it's my turn and I turn on the camera, I don't feel like I'm aesthetic enough, like my house is not aesthetic enough. I don't know. This is not something that someone has told me. This is just like my own thoughts. And I'm turning 20 soon, so I really want to give this a try again. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Fatima. I'm a Christian screenwriter, director, and CEO, kinda. This year, I ended up disappointing the person that I love the most and loves me the most, which is God. Or so I thought. I literally moved from Wales to London with little to no money. I got multiple jobs and I quit multiple jobs because them me playing about my money. But you know what? I don't think things happen randomly for those who have a calling. This video is about resetting, and resetting means restarting. I'll do that by going to the place where everything started, by going to the feet of the Father. I became Christian since I was like really young. I became a Christian in 2020, so I knew God for like a long time and we had a good relationship. But then I went to Wales and our relationship got stronger because I had no school and no friends. I only had time for God. But then I came to London, and in a place where like I need to make money, in a place where I was living alone at the time. Not alone, but like I was living in a room basically. And I don't know, I thought it was going to be everything I wanted. I literally thought, okay, I'm going to have a space for myself. I'm going to do so many Bible studies. I'm going to do so many, I don't know, I'm going to have so much time for God. But work consumed me. I was working, not getting paid properly. And for some reason, I had the biggest depression I've ever felt in my life. And mind you, I felt a lot of things in my life. So I was just going down and down and down. And then I found another job. And that job, oh my days. And that job introduced me to a lot of stuff that I didn't used to do before. So I've done bad stuff, as one does, as other people do. I've done bad stuff, and I feel like the shame and the guilt consumed me as well, because I wanted to like come to God so much and say, forgive me. I literally have the space for it. Now you have the space for it, because I've always lived with other people, right? So now I have the space to come and kneel down and ask for forgiveness, but I didn't have the strength. I barely used to sleep, and I don't know, I fell from, I stepped away from God's presence for a long time. During that time, God actually planted an idea in my heart. So I remember I was going to my first job, and on the train, God gave me an idea, and the idea was Invade Art. Now, if you guys don't know, I created a company called Invade Art, which is a film production company. But not only that, a bit more than that. I'm not gonna say too much. It's a film production company for now. And basically we do Christian films, and we're gonna do our first short Christian film now. But God planted the idea in my heart alongside with the things that come with it. But at that time I was like, okay, that seems like a good idea. Let me just write it down. I wrote it down, and then months passed, months passed, and the idea kept beating in my head. Mind you, that time I was like going through the I'm not close to God thing, right? So the idea kept beating down in my head, and I was like, God, no. At that time though, I started writing, which is funny because I had never like written a proper script before, and I did it. I literally started writing the script, and I wrote the script for a first short film. But I literally just wrote the script, but God was still beating, saying, okay, do this thing that I'm putting in your heart. Like, I was running away from that, because what do you mean you want me to serve you? You want me to do this gigantic idea when I'm literally far away from you? God works in mysterious ways. With time, I got deeper and deeper into depression and the feeling that I wasn't going to be able to actually come back to God. I wanted to come back, but I just didn't have the strength to. It's not that I didn't know how to. I didn't have the strength to go back to God. The only thing that was still beating my mind was Invade Art. And I was like, you know what? You're annoying me so much. You know what, God, you're putting this so much in my heart that I'm actually gonna do it. So I did it. I started the company with a help of a friend, and now we are where we are. And I would say that it's been saving me so far. This is not a story of like God did this and now I'm perfect. This is a story that I'm still living. So I really just want to tell you guys to live this with me. I want to ask you to live this with me. This is my personal channel, so it's not going to be so much about Invade Art, but you guys are going to be able to see the behind the scenes. And the objective with my YouTube channel is to show you guys that it doesn't matter how far you go, God is still waiting for you. And I don't know, like God literally this year, God showed me so much about his mercy, so much about his love. And I was literally like, I didn't know, like, of course everyone says God is love, God is merciful, God is faithful. I learned what that means for real. Like for real. Like for real. Like, you know when you say something like, you know when you read the Bible but you're actually not reading it. It was like God was actually showing me who he actually is. And that scared the heck out of me. That's why I was running away, because I was doing things and God was like, I forgive you. Just come on, stand up. And I was like, what do you mean stand up? What do you mean stand up? I'm falling down as you tell me stand up, and I try to stand down. But what I'm gonna say, sister's advice, just stand up. It doesn't matter if you fall again. Do you think he cares? He probably already knew. He knew you're gonna fall again. Just stand up. Just trust him. Because I'm trusting him now. So let's say this is a journey that we're doing together, right? So right now, what I'm doing, learning how to take care of a company, learning how to take care of other Christians while recovering from everything that happened and trying to get closer to God. But guys, I believe this is what being Christian actually means, and I believe this is what Invade Art is for as well. I don't advocate for perfect Christianity. That's fake to me. Perfect Christianity, I don't mean like a perfect Jesus. Jesus is perfect, so that's exactly that's not what I mean at all. What I mean is that I'm not okay with the whole let's pretend that we are perfect. I'm not okay with the aesthetics things, the aesthetic vibe of it. Christianity is real and Christianity is ugly. Sometimes the more you try to come to God, the more ugly you're gonna look. Like, it's gonna be hard to come back, and that's fine. I'm still trying to come back. But you know what's keeping me like on my toes, basically? You know what's keeping me trying to go is the fact that he is still doing this. I have something that I used to say when I was a child. Not a child. I have something that I used to say when I started becoming a Christian, which was God never let go of my hand. And I've noticed through all these years, he never did. And like, literally, I'm the one that's doing this, and he's like, come come on. So God is still here. God is still looking out for you. God is still looking out for me. So I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back slowly, and I'm so thankful that he called me, even though I don't deserve it. I'm so excited to come back slowly but surely. I'm so excited to feel him in my whole heart again, if you get what I mean. I'm taking a step of faith, and there's something I've been reading recently, right, that says that I don't know how the phrase was actually, because it was in Portuguese, but it was like, basically you need to have good conscience to have faith. But imagine you have a good conscience because you've been sinning all this time. That's what Jesus is for. That's what he died for you for. To give you a good conscience. And so you need to pick that good conscience and do something about it, basically. The fact that Jesus died for us, it was to cleanse us. So that means we are allowed to have good conscience as long as we repent, right? So I think the message for this video is have good conscience. And I'm trying to have a good conscience to start my company and to come back to YouTube as well, especially to you guys that have been here from the start. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting. You see, I don't know, you guys could probably see I'm so nervous, but I don't care. I'm gonna do this anyway. I know I'm gonna get better with time. That's what life is for, processes. So yeah. Oh, I have on my notes here on my iPad It says Romans 8:38 to 39. Nothing will be able to separate us from the love of God. Literally nothing. 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 Let me say it again. Nothing. 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 Nothing will be able to separate us from the love of God. So guys, for me, turning 20 means turning back. It means going home. And honestly, it means becoming everything that he died for me to be. I can't wait to post more videos, and I can't wait to live this journey with you guys, especially with him.